Hello. For my best practices, I chose Marzano Nonlinguistic Representations. What is it? Students should create graphic representations, models, mental pictures, drawings, pictographs, and participate in kinesthetic hands-on activities in order to assimilate knowledge. What does it look like in the classroom? Visual tools and manipulatives, problem solution organizers, spider webs, diagrams, concept maps, drawings, charts, thinking maps, graphic organizers, sketch to stretch, storyboards, foldables, act out content, and making physical models, and etc. Procedures to implement this into the classroom would be to incorporate words and images using symbols to represent relationships. Use physical models and physical movement to represent information. To plan for students to use non-linguistic representations, you should allow for enough time to get the full effect. Because these representations are time-consuming, teachers should limit their use to crucial content only. Multimedia is one of the most effective forms of non-linguistic representation. Most engaging learning comes from having the student create a presentation as part of the learning process. Examples of this could be presentations and animations using PowerPoint or Powtoons. Ask students to generate mental images and use graphic organizers such as Venn diagrams, concept maps, time sequence webs, etc., or just draw pictures. This can generate mental images, and they could draw pictures and pictographs, and this gets them engaging into kinesthetic activity. Guide students along the way as they engage in this process and gradually give less instruction and less guidance as they go on. Modifications to support students with disabilities. Non-linguistic representations in itself are a modification for students with disabilities. It allows students to express themselves without words, and the use of non-linguistic representations provides students with a chance to illustrate their understanding, ask new questions, refine their thinking, and make connections and organize key concepts and create mental images without being overly concerned about grammar, spelling, and their English proficiency. Other modifications include model for students how visual imagery, auditory resources, or kinesthetic activities can express what one knows. Provide scaffolds for students as you incorporate graphic organizers, idea webs, political cartoons, and other non-linguistic resources and activities into your lesson plans. When reviewing the kinesthetic activities, you might have to modify expectations for specific students and give assistance when needed. I've included 4 additional resources with additional information. Here's an in-class activity example. This child illustrated a process step by step. It looks like they illustrated how to bake something. So they used the recipe, then they went and got the groceries, then they mixed the recipe up, then they put the pie into the oven, and then the pie came out. An in-class activity for this could be to illustrate the life cycle of a butterfly, step by step. They could draw a butterfly and then like the cocoon and stuff like that. And then at the end here I included the in-class assessment. What is non-linguistic representation? What are some examples of non-linguistic representations? And what accommodations might be needed for students with disabilities? And that's all. Thank you.